Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now. Right now in the chat room at live.pirillo.com, I'm answering questions and generally talking about this, a flip camcorder. This is a flip video device. All it does is record videos. It's very simple. When did I start doing this show thingy? A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away. Flip it out. It's a flipper. That is absolutely right. This video camera is literally plug and play. No matter if you have a Mac or a PC, you likely have an open USB port. That's how it connects to your computer. So how does it work? Well, it's very simple. There's the lens. There's the power button. I'm going to point the lens at me, turn it on, press the big red button, which is the record button, and go, hey, I'm recording a video. That's it. Watch this. I'm going to press play. It recorded the video. I can, with this one, it will take up to 60 minutes of video. That's 2 gigs worth of space at a very decent resolution. There's also one that it handles up to 30 minutes of video. That's 1 gig of space, and that is roughly in the same price range. So if I were you, if you had the money, spend the extra cash and get the 60-minute version. There's never been a person on the planet that says, gee, I wish I had less capacity in my video recording device. So the nice thing about this is it is simple for anybody to use. I got 2 of them when I was in Des Moines, one for me and one for my father, just to see if it really could be used by someone who really didn't care much about technology or specifically, features inside of one device or another. They just want it to work, right? So my father had opened it up, set it up, and recorded his first video within 5 minutes. And that is a strong testament to, I wouldn't say just the power of the flip, I would say more to the simplicity and ease of use for tech neophytes. And that's a good thing, because there's a lot more non-geeks out there than there are people like me, just people who are just hardcore geeks. But I gotta tell you, even as someone who loves technology, this is a good device. Like I said, lightweight, very simple. The software that it comes with, it works on both Mac or PC. Maybe not the best software out there, but it works. That's kind of the bottom line. You plug it in, you decide what do you want to do. Do you want to edit the video? Do you want to delete the video? Do you want to save the video? Do you want to email the video? What do you want to do? And all the options are laid out right there in the program. It looks pretty much the same on the Mac as it does on the PC, although I must add that on the PC side, on Windows, I should say, there is extra software, Movie, which I've raved about before, is software that will remix videos and compile them and compress them into a shorter video with music and transitions and everything. I love Movie. So if you have Windows, you're really going to love the flip camcorder. If you have a Mac, you're going to like it just as much. The videos that I recorded and uploaded to YouTube from here, one of them was the Ducks video. Look within this date range and you'll see it. There were a couple of ducklings that had wandered into our vicinity, and we put them into a raffle ticket bucket, and Ponzi and I were petting them, and that was recorded and uploaded with the flip. The one thing I must add, the upload to YouTube feature is very, very simple, but it does compress the audio, I think a little too much to save size and upload speed. That's something you have to kind of watch out for. The audio, the voices kind of sounded tinny. Now that being said, when you plug this into either a Mac or Windows, or I suppose a PC in general, you could probably do it with Linux as well. It will mount as a USB drive, so you can browse for those video files independently. They're just AVI files, and you can copy, move, delete, manage, upload from there. So you don't need to use the software to get to those videos. The software is just there to make it easy for regular old people. Basco, it's not necessarily because of the YouTube codecs, or the YouTube codec. You might note codecs, as you've spelled it, is got a different meaning, but it just doesn't. Anyway, it's easy. That's the bottom line. And if given the choice between handing my parents an expensive digital video camera that they may never be able to figure out, or certainly never be able to figure out how to upload to YouTube or to email to people, or a simple device, something that I wouldn't say is bare bones, but it does what it needs to do. It does just enough to get the job done. I would rather give them this because they'll be able to do it. And that's what my dad said. He turned to me and says, I just want it to work. And that's exactly what this thing does. What is the compared product to this one? I don't know if there is one. I know there have been other devices out there, but in terms of size, space, capacity, flexibility, compatibility, price, this is really a leader, I would say. And it only caught my attention because enough people were using it, and I figured, well, there had to be a reason that they were using it. It shoots really good video, guys. 60 minutes of high-quality video that you can do anything with. And it's really extremely lightweight. I think the batteries add more weight to it than the device itself. I can't back that up. I'm just saying that it's very, very, very lightweight. Yes, the screen size is about 1.5 inches. And the lens, here's the kicker, guys. It does really well in low light. For no other reason, that is why you want to pick up a flip video device. I keep wanting to say flip phone. Other people keep calling it a flip phone, but it's not a phone. But we're so used to saying flip phone, flip phone, flip phone. I can't even say it. I've said it so often. But this is a flip camcorder, a flip video device. Very, very, very well in low light. Better than just about any digital video camera I've ever seen or ever used, certainly. How long can the battery last? I haven't really pushed it to its limit. It's not really a battery. It's 2 AA batteries. I'm certainly not out yet, and I've recorded, I'd say, a fair amount of video on this particular one. I've recorded about an hour and a half on here. Maybe my batteries are just good and they're just regular old batteries. Yeah, 2.5 hours. So there you go. I don't think you're going to be able to beat this thing if it's not on your wish list. Even if you already have a digital camcorder, like a big one, you'll want to trade it in for this because it's easy. And what are you going to do with that video anyway? You're going to put it on the net. You're going to want to edit it. You're going to want to do all these things with it. And this comes with the software. This comes with the hardware. This comes with the mechanism. You can give this to someone who knows nothing about technology or nothing about video, and they're off to the races. They're recording video. They're uploading video. They're emailing you video. Trust me, if my family can figure it out, anybody can. I'm not kidding, folks. Just had to say that. Now, if you're going to buy one, feel free to buy one through my affiliate link. I'd appreciate if you gave me the lead because Flip has no idea who I am. And I have a feeling I'm going to be sharing information about this on my upcoming segment for CNN.com. I purchased this with my own money and would gladly do it for other family members because it's that easy. It's that simple. No joke. Maybe you guys know of other devices that are like this. It's simple for neophytes, maybe even good enough for geeks. Flip gets my vote. So anyway, my email address is chris@pirillo.com if you want to send me other suggestions or how you've used the Flip. Maybe you've got some Flip tips. Who knows? Feel free to let me know. And you're also welcome to stop by the website where we're streaming live video out over the internet pretty much 24 hours a day. Oh, someone's asking, does it take stills? Okay, here's the genius part. It records video, but in the software, when you're watching a video, you can press the Take Still button, saves it out. JPEG, done. That's it. So yeah, it does take stills, but you take the stills. So instead of trying to get the right shot with the stills, you can record and then go back and say, that's the shot I wanted, clip that out. It's not a high-quality picture. It's not going to be like a 10-megapixel image, but you can do it. That's kind of the bottom line. And you also can stop by the website. No, it doesn't zoom 100. No, it doesn't do that. It's a 3 magnification digital zoom, which doesn't mean it means that it's taking like this image and just kind of zooming in on this part of it and blowing it up. So it's not a high quality digital zoom. Digital zoom's never high quality. I'll go into that in another video. The website where you can join us in the chat room is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and we're typically talking tech, both to newbies and experts alike. We love you both, and we're at live.pirillo.com. We'll see you later.